Hey everyone, today we're in the custom pack, and it's a celebration. Feel free to pause on the pack if you want. We'll probably come back to it, but it's a celebration of reaching 100 subs on this channel, which I know isn't the biggest deal in the end, but when I started making videos, I was just kind of doing it for fun. I wanted to learn video editing. I wanted to learn certain things, audio editing. I've messed around with FL Studio and music editing before, so I just figured, it's another tool in my toolkit, see where it goes. I actually work in construction right now, and I'm a mechanical engineer, so kind of different tools in the toolkit from my education and my work experience. But yeah, I have a lot of fun doing it. So with all that being said, I wanted to celebrate reaching 100 subs by paying tribute to some of the big figures in the SAP community that have supported me, and I do not think without their support and without them giving me my channel some visibility, I don't think I would have reached this point. And yeah, I'm very excited about all this, and jumping right into it, the first tribute we have is to Grounded SAP, and you see the duck here. So kind of like, I have a video recently that was called the Upset Beavers, where I got the Upset Beavers as a team name. I brought in 2 beavers to my team, and the goal was just to carry those beavers to the end of the game and make them big. So kind of the same concept here as a tribute to Grounded. Brought in the duck. We want to make the duck big, and we want the duck to carry us in custom packs. So that's pretty difficult in custom packs, but we can find a way to do it. And coming up a little bit later in this run, you'll see we have our second tribute. So this is a double tribute in the first run. We're going to have 3 runs total in this video, tributing to 4 people mainly. I will do probably some shoutouts in the end, and yeah, probably some more tributes in the future, because yeah, there's not enough time to thank everybody that supported me individually. So we have 3 wins, 4 hearts on turn 6, and this big guinea pig has been really nice for us. I wanted to frog swap it, but I frog swapped onto a duck earlier, and I was looking for another duck and frog to swap, but at this point I gave up on it. I figured, okay, I'm just going to end up selling this guinea pig, pivoting to something else. The 2 duck dream is dead. We got 1 big duck going. I had multiple games where I tried to get 2 ducks going. They just fizzled out. It's custom packs. It's difficult, so. But yeah, big duck with melon already. It's powerful. It's nice. Found a duck in the shop. Potential level up. All I want to push for is the turn 7 to turn 10 level ups, right? To get the early tier 5s, the early tier 6s. Try to get that scaling ahead of the curve. So all we're doing right now is we're in a scaling war. And I haven't not even been using my Babusi to really buff. I mean, we're buffing a manatee, but we're just losing the health. So I decide, okay, we need to really plan for the long game. Got a monkey on the team, got a cow, and we're pivoting all the buffs to the cow, because I figured I need more than 1 big unit. And the big buffalo with garlic absolutely mows through the team. So I got terrified at this point. I was like, oh, this is a great start. Absolutely great start. And I don't want the run to fizzle out. But part of the reason I brought the cow in and got the cow big is our second tribute in the video. We bring in the seal, and we are tributing to Flame. So Flame has been a big inspiration to me as well in playing this game. Grounded and Flame, kind of both how they play the game. They go for a combination of metas within certain synergies. Like Grounded does more of the unique, I'd say the very specific kind of one-off builds that you probably never even heard of before. I mean, he showed so many builds, or successfully built so many teams that people have theory crafted, right? And maybe didn't think it was possible to do, or he just has the willpower to grind it out, which is very respectable. So I can only go so far with grinding these games. And Flame, of course, the 5 of a kind master, the ultimate meta kind of challenge guru. His runs kind of put me over the hump for getting me to start making videos. You know, I started challenging myself, kind of doing some of the things that he does, and yeah, I figured, hey, I should probably post some videos for my buddy who I play with, and you know, show him some of the stuff I'm doing instead of just sending him pictures from my phone or screenshots. So the team's getting pretty large. We got the cat in, which was the perfect combo. This is exactly what I was going for. The monkey doesn't have to be here, but because he already has some stats, the monkey's pretty much here to stay. Now we're just tossing food. I want to win as fast as possible. At a certain point, don't even care about equipment too. I see food, even though I was out of cat triggers. I see food, I use food. These 2 lionfish would have been great. There were games I was going seal lionfish to try to get the flame tribute done. And yeah, it wasn't quite working out. I needed the HP to go along with the attack on the seal. And I think I have rabbit in this pack, but yeah, rabbits weren't coming up. So rabbit, seal, cow, cat is obviously like the meta kind of food combo. I think that's the turtle pack special, right? So yeah, let's see if we can get to 9. The melon's huge. Good trade. That is a huge eel. But putting our very healthy seal in the back line worked out. And at this point I realized, okay, the seal is pretty much maxed out in HP. The attack's good enough. The seal's giving 3 attack per food. It's probably worth it to just get more HP on the big duck. And the double level up showed up, so I gotta take it. It's for the 2 units that we're paying tribute. So yeah, gotta put them up front too. See if they can get us the win. Fingers crossed at this point. I was just hoping, and the team's not that big. I think they just pivoted to a level 2 Bob. So it works out perfect. Absolutely perfect. So, grounded sap, flame. Really appreciate you guys, all the support. Let's get on to the next one. All right, jumping back into the custom pack for tribute number 2. A couple things have changed in this custom pack. If you can really isolate some units and look at what's going on, you can tell who the tribute's going to be for. And if you can't tell already, you can tell by what's frozen. It's Mr. Rev GT himself. The one and only, the legend. So, yeah, we got the wombats in. And have the Baku for the wall chicken kind of buffs. I like doing that early. Obviously did the frog swap off the chipmunk, I believe it looks like. And yeah, Rev GT, Wombat, obviously, super strong. It's actually really funny. We have the weekly that I assume is still this week. I don't know exactly when this video is going to come out, but I'm making it during the weekly of, what is it, June 9th, I think it came out. And the very first games that Rev and I both had were Anubis Wombat. And his run was insane. He got a level 3 Anubis and just went crazy with it. It was like Anubis Wombat Rooster, and he sold down to a 3 squad and won with only 3 pets. Absolutely incredible. My Anubis game was a level 3 Wombat with a level 2 Anubis and 2 level 2 Hoopoe birds. So I didn't need the level 3 Anubis. I didn't get much value from the Anubis Wombat combo, but the Anubis Hoopoe bird combo was incredible. And also in that same run, I believe, I actually don't know. I think Donkey's in that pack, and I think a Donkey came into play at some point. I know I was running it a lot. Maybe it wasn't the weekly and I'm getting confused. But with all that being said, you can't just go Wombat if you're doing a Rev GT tribute, right? You gotta do Wombat Donkey. It's the only way to go. And look how big this Wombat's getting already. I'm doing my typical scaling, right? Just bringing in a bunch of scalers. We're invested in 1 pet only. Double Dragonfly because I don't really know what to do. Figure at least it's some stats. Gonna get a melon, which is fantastic. And look at that, we got a bus. The Wombat just hard carries. It's so great. Figured the monkey's gonna stay, so I wouldn't mind using food on it. And I really just don't know what to do. I'm looking for a donkey. That's what I'm doing. I want to start scaling a donkey. So I'm like, same thing with the duck in the main run, the first run. Committing to one big unit is super dangerous, because what if this hippo traded with the wombat and then they have a kangaroo in the back line that's gonna wipe out our team? Something like that, right? You gotta start getting another big unit. So hard rolling for anything. And then I realize, well, 2, 5, and 4, it's a good poodle scale. The dragonfly, monkey, and wombat are probably here to stay. Would love to find something else to keep on the team. And I used to go front monkey when I'm going to keep monkey and I need to scale something else. But the monkey actually doesn't scale itself anymore. Kind of like the tier 1 moth. It doesn't give attack to itself anymore. There's the donkey. Buy sell the stingray for the flashlight. And in order to strengthen the team, we're going front donkey for now. Not going to use the ability. Need to get stats on it. Need to get stats on it real bad. Nothing wrong with a front donkey, right? Never said I was going to use the pets correctly. I just said I was going to... I'm not the expert with these pets by any means. Yeah, great stats. The dragonfly seems to be hitting exactly what I want every single time, which is incredible. As well as the poodle, for that matter. I think the poodle has not hit the dragonfly once. I saw this alpaca crow. I stared at it for a long time, but I decided I need to keep the dragonfly. I thought about selling the dragonfly because now we have 1, 2, 3 with the dragonfly. So it's literally perfect. And look how big this donkey is after 2 turns. Oh, this scorpion. Wait. It's okay, right? No, it's not. Yes, it is. I don't know what I'm looking at, but it's obviously not the fight. So yeah, huge stat influx, and then I think, okay, now we need to spread out the stats, right? So the dragonfly is not going to buff himself. Might as well just get a little bit of stats. We want to be able to survive snipes. That's the main thing, so let's get a little health on everything. Look at this wombat. Is the wombat a beta fish there? I think so. Video recently, I didn't see the wombat was like passing out stats. I was like, what is it copying? It's a skeleton dog. Somebody pointed out in the comments. I was like, yeah, of course. Why didn't I just pay attention? 8 wins. Oh, this is crazy. Oh, that hurts. That hurts the soul right there. They are strong with those peppers. Okay, down to 1 heart. 8 wins. We need 2 wins without losing. Blobfish pill, I passed. That's crazy. The donkeys. The donkeys are there. You gotta take them, right? Wombat maxed out with melon. Donkey almost maxed out with melon. Oh my gosh, it's a leopard team. Sorry, I should have slowed it down from the beginning. But the donkey. We'll slow down the next one. Figure just get equipment across the board. Looking for food. Finally find a cotton candy. I'll take it. Yeah. Huge. Huge. Give me something good. Ooh, that's a big team. I think that was good value. I'm not sure. I'm gonna say yes. Give me a donkey. Oh, that's great value right there. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Rev GT, appreciate all the support. Let's get to the last tribute. All right, the final tribute. We are still in the custom pack, but it is a completely different pack. The first 2, 3 tiers, there's a lot of similarity you'll see, but tiers 4, 5, and 6 are pretty different. outside of the standard scalers, turkey, blobfish. Tier 5, I keep a lot of the same stuff. I'm pretty bad about that, but I'll change it eventually. So yeah, feel free to pause if you want. And if you see, we got Conpitos back, and we got Mantis in the pack. So if you haven't figured it out yet, it is my fellow Mantis enjoyer, Mr. Troubadour. Troubadour has pretty much immediately, I feel like, almost you know, taken me under his wing as the other Mantis guy. I know he didn't have Mantis as his profile picture. I love it so much, and I was like, I know he's kind of the Mantis guy, but I gotta go all in on it because I'm gonna be having a lot of Mantis content. And yeah, pretty much immediately he was like, all right, welcome aboard, man, let's do it. And yeah, comments on a lot of my videos and whatnot, shows me a lot of support. So Troubadour, it's a tribute to you. Let's do it. Let's get a Mantis victory. And I'm just gonna give a little teaser to this run. Stay tuned, because I've done a lot of Mantis runs, and it's a typical Mantis run, but I get a secret achievement. And I think it's the hardest secret achievement potentially in the game. It's kind of a tribute to getting the secret achievement. I just kind of justified it by saying, like, it's a tribute to everybody because I was very proud getting this run and getting the secret achievement and everything that happened. So let's get into it. We got the Mantis, we got the Melon, we got the Babussi, almost level 3, so we can pivot to a great tier 5 and 6 and just let the Babussi go crazy. Doesn't even matter selling off this 10-12 Baku. I think I frog swapped to this Baku. Just ridiculous. So unnecessary. And yeah, I wanted a tier 5 to buff, so just brought in the turkey. Figured if we're pivoting units, the turkey will help. Just want the run to survive. The team's very strong, but I don't want to like throw. So we have Conpitos and whatnot. Let's just get something in the scale. I thought about, like, I can start throwing Conpitos on the giraffe next turn, right? And there's the Chimera, and I have the mana in here, so I'm freezing the Chimera to see if a mana potion comes up. But that's probably not the hardest secret achievement in the game, so it's probably not what's going on, right? And I guess the Moby Dick, now that I'm thinking about it, is probably the hardest secret achievement in the game. It's arguable. It's arguable. If you haven't thought of what it is yet, you can go back to the pack and take a look, see if you can figure it out. Or you can stay tuned, because it's turn 11, 6 wins, and we're getting close. We're getting close. The game's going to take off. We're about to get level 2 Spino, and it's perfect with the Babussi. This is the Mantis meta right here. I guess if you take the turkey out, well, the turkey's great because you're always pivoting units in, so you're always getting some stats. But yeah, Mantis Spino, turn 12, we're going to have both level 2. It's the meta. With a level 3 Babussi, that's buffing the Spino, because the Spino buffs everybody else, right? So the Spino is going to be your weakest unit, not if you have a level 3 Babussi. So it literally all works out, and here we go. You see what's happening. We have the meta run. I figure, let's risk it. And it's 7 wins, so if we win out, which is a good chance we will, gotta level it up quick. So I put the Quetzalcoatl in here. And yeah, I put these pets in here with the secret achievements in mind. I figured it'd be cool to do a Mantis tribute while getting the secret achievement. Kind of the meta of all metas for the Mantis, right? There's obviously the Mantis Conpito that I'm such a fan of, but the true meta with the Mantis is getting secret achievements. I think that's what it's for, especially when you use the Quetzalcoatl like this. You do this method. I did it in multiple weekly packs. Like, it was some of the first videos. I think it's the first video I ever made. Was literally this setup in a weekly pack, getting secret achievements. And the videos got like 300 views. And I was like, this is like, it's not great quality video. It's my first video ever. And like, it's getting attention. That's kind of crazy. So that immediately gave me motivation, right? Getting this setup to make more videos and kind of keep going. Because I didn't know if it was going to be a couple day thing, a couple week thing. And at this point, I've done daily uploads for, I think, 5 weeks or so now, and I've got a little backlog of videos. I had yeah, I had a lot of videos lined up. And yeah, level 3, Young Phoenix. There it is. 8 wins, so we need 2 more. Rhino Tiger's incredibly scary, but we have the stats to back it up. So look at that. 1 more, 3 hearts, 9 wins. Young Phoenix level 3. We got rid of all the crisp already. The one negative about this pack, I did not have lemon or melon. I always have either lemon or melon. But because I put mana, I don't have... And because I have cat with the stats, I was relying on the cornucopias. So not having equipment was a huge, huge potential downfall of this. And because of that, I was panicking. I threw mana. I threw a pair. I was like, please, Lord, just win. And you see, we're going to get rid of the Mantis next turn and get the Mimic Octopus, so then we could put a Phoenix in permanently, and the team gets a lot stronger. So I felt super confident, and we run into this Bop Shark team that if we ran into this team next round or in 2 rounds, the team would pretty much be close to 50-50 probably. Assuming they got their Bop level 2 next round. But because we caught them early enough, and they're still pivoting to their Bop, we get the job done. We get the Young Phoenix achievement. We have the 50-50 Mantis up front. It's absolutely glorious. To everybody that supported me and this channel so far, I greatly appreciate it. I've made a ton of mistakes so far, but one of my thoughts is you sink into the mistakes, you learn from the mistakes, and you keep going forward. I appreciate all the feedback in the comments when people say things that are critical, that, you know, oh, the music annoyed me, or oh, this or that, like this is too loud. That is the feedback I need. Thank you very much. I'm trying to adjust it. I'm bringing some of the music back, so I hope I don't overdo it again. But yeah, just give me feedback and I'll adjust things. I really appreciate it. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Have a fantastic day. We'll catch you in the next one.